Hey guys, what's up? This is 3 Trip D, and this is probably going to be my last video for tonight. Mr. Wright, I hit the shift key. Yes? Why do you look so unhappy? Nothing. Really, it's nothing. Right, Mia? Uh-oh, she looks even unhappier. Phoenix, your client is now practically a dead man walking. Perhaps that's why I feel particularly close to him. That was funny. That was not funny, Mia. Not cool. This is no time for dead people jokes, please. You know we're going into this trial utterly defenseless. Yet if Mr. Powers is truly innocent, we should be able to find something overlooked in the evidence to prove it. Something overlooked? We have to find something, Phoenix, today. It's that or lose the trial. Well, I don't want to do that. This isn't going to be easy. No, it's not, Phoenix. No, it's not. The court is now in session for the trial of Mr. Will Powers. The prosecution is ready, Your Honor. The defense is ready, Your Honor. Oh, very well, Mr. Edgeworth, your opening statement, please. An unexpected fact has come to the attention of this court. Yesterday, we learned that there were other people present at the studios. Today, I would like to show you evidence proving they had nothing to do with the murder. Very well, you may call your first witness, Mr. Edgeworth. I wonder if that producer's going to come out. The prosecution calls Mr. Salmonella to the stand. Or that director. Will the witness state his name and profession? How rude can you get? You don't know me? I'm your director. I make you steal camera, noob. Ruffles. Salmonella. I'm a director. Television. Were you at Global Studios on the day of the murder? We're setting the shift key. Yes, Your Honor. Very well. Please testify to the court about the events of that day. Phoenix, let's start by picking this testimony apart. Sorry if that messed up my mic there. I was just trying to mess with it. If Powers is innocent, you must know what that means. Someone in the trailer that day did it. Right. She doesn't waste any time putting on the pressure. I was at the studios from Dad that morning. He's tired, I guess. During the morning, I was, an action scene run through. It doesn't seem very sure about that. It took a lot more time than I thought it would. I hear that everyone else ate lunch in the employee area, but I had a meeting in Studio 2 trailer, so I ended up skipping lunch. We were in the meeting room until around 4 o'clock. During the meeting, well, I'm pretty sure no one left their chairs. That's about it. The time of Mr. Hammer's death was 2:30. According to your testimony, you were in a meeting at that time. Mr. Wright, you may begin your cross-examination. Yes, Your Honor. Alright. Start by pressing every statement. Is that when you always come into work? Oh no. I come in all sorts of hours. It's the industry way. I didn't mean to slave. Yeah, I know all about you, the freaks in your industry. Still, for what it's worth, it was a pretty busy all day. Please tell us more about that. In the employee area? That's right. There was a fight scene between the steel camera and the evil magistrate. Was anyone else at the run-through? Oh yeah, the security lady sitting there watching the whole thing. Lol. She was carrying on hammered, if you can believe it. She certainly has lungs for it. Anyone else? Nope, just us four. I say bullcrap because there was, you can't present profiles in this, but the assistant girl was there, just walking around. It took a lot more time than I thought it would. I heard that everyone else ate lunch in the employee area, but I had a meeting in Studio 2 trailer, so I ended up skipping lunch. We were in the meeting till... What am I doing? I've already read all this. Why did it go on so long? I'm pretty sure you've already heard about this, but WP twisted his ankle during the run-through, see? Oh right, thus the limp. Which of course led to me missing my lunch. Roths? Rolling on the floor, starving? What exactly did I have lunch? For what exactly did they have for lunch? T-bone steak. The assistant cooked some up. Come to think of it, there was a plate with some bones on it in the employee area. Everyone else, meaning the witness, did not eat them. So in the end, you didn't get to eat. Yeah, no steak at least. Can you believe it? That must have been tough. Phoenix. Yeah? Doesn't something about that seem odd to you? Contradictory. Yeah, it does seem odd now that you mention it. Mr. Manella. Well, what do you mean? What? When I went to that trailer, I saw something on the table. There were 2 plates on the table. The same kind of plates as in the employee area. Who ate lunch there? Good call. I was embarrassed, so I didn't mention it. But I did eat after all. A T-bone steak, you mean? Yeah, well, I mean, the assistant went through all this trouble. I brought it to the trailer, thinking I could eat it later. Clearly a man who likes to eat. I suspected as much. When exactly did you eat it? We took one break during that meeting. I wolfed it down then. A mental image I will carry with me to my grave. Wait a second. If they took a break in that meeting, that contradicts his testimony. I'll press on that one a bit more. Whoops. No! No! Alright. Hold it! This episode is so hard for me to get through. I hate this. I just don't like this episode. It just, meh. Meh. You didn't take a single break? Well, yeah, none one. But, what's he sweating about so much, I wonder? If only I had an idea. Wait a second, maybe I do have an idea. Press harder. Wait a second. Mr. Manella, you just contradicted yourself. Didn't you tell the court that you ate a T-bone steak during a break? Oops, Raffle. Well, Mr. Manella, what's this all about? Well, yeah, I guess I did take a little break. Phoenix, great job. If they took a break, one of them could have gone to the studio during that time. Your Honor, I call the witness to testify. I call the witness to testify about my yawning. Very well. Mr. Manella, your testimony, please. Uh-oh, Edgeworth is laughing. Here, I'm going to pause the recording really quick. Oh. Oh no! Alright, I'm back. Sorry about that. My throat got really raspy and it started hurting. So I went to get some water and some fruit snacks. Yep. Alright. Uh-oh, Edgeworth is laughing. Yeah, for what it's worth, we took a break. Raffle. But it was only 15 minutes. 15! That's only 13 but it's 12. Wow, what a nerd. Not enough time for someone to say commit murder in Studio 1, lol. It's only enough time to eat some T-bone steak, if you ask me, Steams. Sorry about that. I'm really thirsty. I don't think it would even be enough time for that, but that's just me. Very well, you might begin the cross-examination. Yeah, for what it's worth, we took a break, Raffle. It was only 15... Oh, wait. Why did I do that again? What time exactly did you take this break? I I say it was from around 2:30 or so to 2:45.
2:30.
That's time of death, so we could have gone to Studio 1, killed Hammer, and come back. I guess it's possible time-wise. What were you doing for those 15 minutes? Eating my two-bone steak, what else? There were 2 plates on the trailer table. Oh, right. The other one was G Vasquez's plate. D. Vasquez, the producer. To eat a T-bone steak in 15 minutes, that's quite a feat. Why is that? Haven't we heard enough of this pointless line of questioning, Your Honor? The testimony to this point has made one certain fact painfully clear. The people in that trailer had nothing to do with this murder. It was impossible for any of them to go to Studio 1. What? Something wrong, Mr. Wright? Surely you aren't suggesting one of the people in the trailer went to Studio 1? Well, Mr. Wright? Phoenix, this is critical. Look at her face, ma'am. Think about it before you give your answer. You claim someone for the trailer went to Studio 1? I don't want to write off so many possible subjects, but I can't keep playing the impossible either. I agree that it was impossible for anyone to go to the trailer and to the studio. For anyone in the trailer to go to the studio in that time. Haha, I thought you might be thoughtlessly treading on thin ice again. But I see you had at least an inkling of the truth. And the shift key. What do you mean, Mr. Edgeworth, and the shift key? It's quite simple. True, the break-in the trailer meeting came right at the time of death. However, the path from there to the scene of the crime was blocked by the fallen Miss Monkeyhead barred the way. At around 2:15, a strong gust of wind knocked off the studio mascot's head. Ergo, when the people in the trailer took a break at 2:30, the way to the studio was blocked by Miss Monkey's severed head. It's actually called Mr. Monkey, but Edgeworth has a point. And somehow I feel no desire to correct him. I believe we have seen enough evidence. I would like to relieve Mr. Manella from the stand. What? It's over? Very well, the court's opinion on this case is as follows. We have found there were several other people in Studio 2 on the day of the murder. However, it is also clear that none of these people could have gone to Studio 1. They therefore have no relation to this case. Furthermore, with regards to the photo of the Steel Samurai, given the size of the costume, no one other than Mr. Powers could have worn it that day. All that is lacking is decisive evidence he is the one who did it. If we had that, I'm afraid I would have to find Mr. Powers guilty. Your Honor, the prosecution is pleased to announce that we indeed have decisive evidence. A witness. I'm sorry about that. Who is this witness, Mr. Edgeworth? The witness saw the very moment when the Steel Samurai skewered the victim. Order! I will have order! I see. The court will take a 10-minute recess, after which we will hear your witness. Court is adjourned for recess. Man, this is just the hardest episode. I've recorded this episode 4 times, and they've all been failed takes, because I can just not get through this. I hate this part. It's so boring to me. It's my least favorite trial. What we do now, Mia? My favorite trial is actually coming up, though. This and the one after it. I love the last 2 trials. By the way, there are only 5 trials in this, but they're all really, really long. It will take forever. I'll have to split them up. If everyone has that trailer has an alibi. Ow, that hurt. I'm sorry, Phoenix. I guess I was wrong. Mia, don't tell me you're giving up. If you give up, what hope do I have? Don't get me wrong. I've never given up on a trial before, not when there was a chance. Well, then one thing became clear in your cross-examination. The people in the trailer could not have gone to Studio 1. I thought there was more to it than that, but I was wrong. That's all there is. What's going to happen to me? It kind of seems like everyone in that courtroom thinks I did it. They think I'm a murderer. Don't worry, Mr. Powers. If you're innocent, we will prove it. I guarantee it. Leave it to us and be yourself. Be strong. You are the Steel Samurai, hero to children everywhere, after all. Thanks. Okay, Phoenix. This one's for the kids. Let's do it. Yeah. Alright, I guess I'll do this in Wind Waker, an episode of Wind Waker. I'll just upload them all during the week. Court is back in session. Oh my gosh, I keep knocking my hand. Court is now in session for the trial of Mr. Will Powers, and I just hit W. Prosecution has a concern. As our witness is a grade score of 10 years, and this is a murder case, we worry that the defense might cause unnecessary trouble with this cruel questioning. Nice to see Edgeworth taking the moral high ground. However, we have no choice. Prosecution calls Cody Hackins to the stand. Oh my gosh, look at him. He's tiny. He's so tiny. Your Honor, perhaps you could arrange a box for him to stand on? Oh, right. Guard, please bring him a box. One of those donut crates should do. I love that. That was so pointless, but it's awesome. Will the witness state his name and grade in school? Witness! What? Just because you're all grown up doesn't mean you can push me around. Cody, answer his question, okay? Hey, it's you, the nice lady. I'm Cody Hackins. I'm in 2nd grade. I get the feeling this is going to be a long, long day. It already has been, Phoenix. It already has been. Please remember that you're speaking to a child. Try to be gentle. Witness, Cody. He's having trouble with this gentle thing. You were present, you were at Global Studios on the day of the, incident. You got a problem with that? Please tell us what you saw that day. What, Pops? You want me to tell you and Gramps over with the beard over there? Just Mr. Edgeworth will be behind. I prefer bearded gentlemen myself. Very long day. Incidentally, photographic equipment is strictly forbidden in this courtroom. My apologies, Your Honor. He said he wouldn't testify if he couldn't bring it. I'd like special permission if that's possible. Wait, so you're saying you had to bargain terms with a kid, and you lost? Hey, I just got this new camera. I don't really know how to use it all that good yet. But I'll bring it with me wherever I go. Phoenix, I wonder if you had that camera on the day of the murder. You better make a note of it in the court record. Alright, I'm sorry. What? Hey, what's up, you guys? This is 3 Trip D. I'm Dallas, and we're back. Let's get this over with. Yeah. I'm probably gonna. Probably gonna be really awkward because I'm gonna put these two segments together, so it's gonna be like bleh and hey guys, what's up? This is 3 Trip D. I'm back. Okay, there we go. You guys are gonna be confused, but oh well. Please testify to the court about what you saw the day of the incident. Okay, sir. Witness testimony. Witness account. Much more excited to be doing this. I wanted to see a Steel Samurai rehearsal just once. I found a map on the internet and I went to the studios that day. I went through the woods off the path so the old lady wouldn't catch me. I was going for the studio. I got kind of lost on the way though, for about 30 minutes. Then I came out of the studio. There was the Steel Samurai. It totally rocked. Right before my eyes, out came the bad guy. Of course, the Steel Samurai took him down. Pow! If I had my camera with me, that would have been the time for a shot, I tell you. Anyway, I couldn't get into the studio, so I went home. Very well. The defense might begin its cross-examination. And be gentle. Remember, you're talking to a child. This kid's getting tougher than most adults we see in here, honestly. I'm in a much better mood to be doing this, and I can't wait to finish this trial, because I hate this trial, oh my gosh. If I had my camera with me, that would have been the time for a shot, I tell you. He always carries it. Objection! 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 There we go. Cody, what you just said, well, seems a little strange. Didn't you say before that you always bring your digital camera wherever you go? You were quite clear about that. Huh? Cody, you shouldn't lie here. You understand that, right? Mr. Wright, a word with you. Was I putting the pressure on too much? What is this digital camera contraption you're talking about? This is newfangled device thingy. It's, a digital camera, Your Honor. It's kind of a new sort of camera. How do I explain that? I see. Anyway, Cody, I can't believe you wouldn't bring your camera on a trip to the studios. You did bring it, didn't you? Mr. Wright, how cruel you are to terrorize a poor child so. I don't care if he's a child or a prosecuting attorney. No one should lie in court. Bam! Phoenix, you rock. What do you mean, or a prosecuting attorney? Well, Cody? What? Yes, so I have my camera. So what? You got a problem with that? Look, he's standing on a box. So you did have a camera? And did you use this camera? Why would I use it? I was too busy watching. Very well. Please testify to the court about what you were so busy watching. I love Phoenix Wright. Well, I saw witness testimony. Yeah, I had my camera with me, but I was glued to the action. I couldn't take my eyes off of it. Steel Samurai, he goes for the bad guy. Wham! Then the bad guy stopped moving. He's so strong, Steel Samurai rules. Is that all? Well, that was brief. Mr. Wright, your cross-examination. Glued to the action, couldn't take your eyes off of it. So you're watching the Steel Samurai. Did you watch the whole fight? Yeah, of course. So you didn't turn it away, not even once? No. Okay, then tell us exactly what happened. Yeah, I'm getting to that. Why? Huh? What do you mean, why? Why wasn't the bad guy moving? Well, because the Steel Samurai brought him to justice. And how exactly did he do that? How did he do it? With a samurai kick and a samurai punch. Samurai chop, samurai slap. Something like that. He's still being vague about this. What? Don't give me that look, Pops. How should I play this? Let's press him harder. Cody. What? Something's bothering me. Before you said that you couldn't take your eyes off the action. Yeah? So what? Did you miss the most important part? What is the meaning of this? The witness has stated what he saw quite clearly. You know as well as I do that he's being vague. Tell me, what kind of murderer uses a samurai slap? Bam! My point is this. Cody, you may have seen some of the Steel Samurai's fight. But you missed the most important part. The killing blow. Oh, snap. Mr. Wright, how could this be? Can you explain how he might have missed something so vital? That's the thing. Phoenix, I believe you're on the right track with this. Think, why didn't Cody see the climax of the fight? I know you can figure this out. Mr. Wright, your answer. We've ascertained that this young boy is a great fan of the Steel Samurai. Why wouldn't he watch the climax of the fight? He was watching something else. Because he was looking at something else. Probably. Probably. Something else? Mr. Wright, explain yourself. What could possibly distract this boy from seeing his idol, the Steel Samurai, fight? What do you claim he was looking at? Oof. Come on, think of something. Think of something? Nothing. Mr. Wright, please refrain from making baseless claims. Yes. Sorry, Your Honor. Do you have another explanation for this? Oh, whoops. He looked away because he was looking at his camera. There we go. Here's my proof. What's that? A camera? The witness stated that he recently received this camera. Yes, I'm aware of that. He wasn't entirely familiar with this operation. I'm aware of that too. Ah! Correct. Why would Cody be looking somewhere else at the critical moment? Because he was looking at his camera. He was trying to take a picture. Hey! Bullseye. Well, what's your problem, Pops? You got a thing for picking on little kids? Pressing, not picking. Good job, Phoenix. Cody was lying clearly. Smart of you to realize there was no way he could just stand there watching his hero and not take a picture. Right, Cody. There was only one reason why you would have looked away from the fight, and that was because you wanted to take a picture. But having just received your camera, you weren't used to it, using it. So you missed the climax of the fight, correct? Yeah. Well, Phoenix, I'll bet you anything he's hiding more than that. Have him testify again. Right, Mia means business. Your Honor, the defense would like to request that Cody Hackins testify once more. Very well. Cody, could you please tell us about your camera and about why you didn't take a picture of the fight? No. Welcome to the real world, kid. Yeah, you're right, Pops. A Steel Samurai had just escaped from the clutches of the villain, so I held up my camera to take a picture, but the lens wouldn't open in time, so I missed it. That's all that happened. Yep. Anything strange in that testimony, Mr. Wright? I'm not sure, but I'd like to proceed with the cross-examination anyway. Like a boss, Phoenix. I love you. Why couldn't you take a picture? My new camera has too many buttons. I couldn't figure it out. I tried to take a picture. I really tried. When the lens opened, what did you see? Well, a person on the ground and the Steel Samurai. Contains photo from every victory scene in every battle the Steel Samurai has won. And apparently that wasn't the right evidence. Dang it. My bad. Sorry. My bad. You see what a screw-up does. He'll just penalize you. You have 5 penalties. And, yeah. That's all? Yeah. Yeah, I told you. I didn't take a picture. I would have once... I would have. Oh. That's what I was supposed to do. Okay. I'm sorry. I don't play this trial that much. Listen up, Cody Hackins. I know exactly what happened that day. You took a picture. Hey! Bullseye? How did you know? I see through all your lies, Cody Hackins. It's one of my powers. Wow! This feels great. I should be an action hero, Phoenix. You should be an action hero, Phoenix. Yeah, I took a picture. Perhaps you can turn your testimony to reflect this, Cody. I took a few shots, but it was too late, so I erased them. Oh. I love Mia's face there. She's like, you know what to do. You got this? You got this. Oops. Now you present this. There you go. Bam. Okay, there we go. Sorry about that screw up. What? Man, every time you say Cody, you follow with something bad. I just wanted to thank you for giving me this the other day. Huh? Oh, right. What was it that you told me then? I got it. I go to every live performance. I always take a picture when the Steel Samurai lands the final blow. Wazam! I got them all. I never missed a one. A perfect selection. Cody, did you really get a picture of the Steel Samurai standing victorious over his foe? If you did, I find it hard to believe that you would just erase it. Wouldn't you keep it for your album? Ah, Mr. Wright, what exactly is this album? It's called Path to Glory. Samurai Scrapbook. Aw. It's a collection of pictures of the Steel Samurai, all taken by Cody Hackins. He claims it's a perfect collection of every battle the Steel Samurai has won. I see. Don't you find this very odd, Your Honor? Among all of his pictures, the Steel Samurai none were taken that day? Order! Mr. Wright,
Have you an explanation? If the Steel Samurai had just defeated his adversary, I certainly would expect to see a picture of it in this album.
Exactly my point, Your Honor. No. Wait. No way! Phoenix, I think we finally discovered the truth. And what a truth it is. Mia, are we sure about this? Did he actually... Yes. I'm pretty sure what you're thinking is right. Tell them, Phoenix. Tell them what the truth is. Oh crap, stuff's about to get real. Why was there no picture in the album for the day of the murder?
Why would the boy have erased the photos he took?
The Steel Samurai didn't win. I can think of only one reason, Your Honor. The Steel Samurai didn't win. That's why Cody deleted those photos.
You mean the Steel Samurai lost?
Well, Cody, I'm right, aren't I? Tell the truth. The bad guy defeated the Steel Samurai. No way! No! It's impossible. The Steel Samurai never loses. He never loses to anyone, ever. Your Honor, the witnesses revealed everything in his own words. There was a reason why he lied and told us he didn't take a picture. Same reason he erased his precious photos. For Cody, it was inconceivable that the Steel Samurai could be defeated. However, Cody witnessed the impossible. He saw the Steel Samurai lose, yet to admit it, he saw would destroy everything he believed in. That's why he lied and said the Steel Samurai won. He couldn't handle the truth. You can't handle the truth! You can't match the power pack taste of Sunny D. Bam!
Order! Order! I will have order! Witness, I mean Cody. Is this true? What did you see?
Well, this first part is just gonna be like, bleh. And now this part is like, yeah! Head bomb. Cody, that day, you saw the Steel Samurai lose a fight, right? Okay, you're right. The Steel Samurai fell down, and then he didn't move. Yeah, bawl your eyes out, kid.
Order, order, order.
Where's this kid's parents, man? What kind of stunt are you trying to pull, right? The Steel Samurai was the murderer, not the victim. Yet, according to your witness's testimony, the Steel Samurai was the one who fell. BAM! Oh my gosh! Mr. Wright, what's going on? Apparently, we have all made serious error. An error? What's this all about? The Steel Samurai was the victim. If you understand what really happened, it's actually quite simple. At the end of the fight, the Steel Samurai fell to the ground and lay still. In other words, the Steel Samurai was not the killer, he was the victim. Don't you see? Jack Hammer was the Steel Samurai.
Order, order, order. So the Steel Samurai in this photograph? You're saying that the man in this costume is the victim, Mr. Jack Hammer?
That's what I'm saying, Your Honor. Jack Hammer was present at the action scene through the run-through that morning. Thus, he obviously knew about Will Power's foot injury.
But wait, hadn't Hammer gone to Studio One already?
That's what everyone thought. But remember what Miss Oldbeck said in her testimony? On the day of the murder, he arrived at the guard station at 1 p.m. Did I see more old Hammer? Nope. He'd already gone to the studio before I got back to the guard station. Mr. Jack Hammer left the employee area after lunch. However, no one saw him going to Studio One. Nor was there a picture of him. He waited for Mr. Powers to take a nap in his dressing room. Then he snuck into the dressing room and stole the Steel Samurai costume.
Why would the victim do such a thing?
I don't know. I get it. I thought the Steel Samurai was moving strange. So it was a different person inside the suit. Pops. Huh? Me? What? Actually, there was one piece of data I saved. Data? Yeah, a photo on my digital camera. Oh, snap. What? Show us quick. No way, man. Not if you're gonna look at me like that. No. Here, this is it.
Well, looking at this, it's still a little hard to say. I'm afraid that it could be anyone in that costume. In your opinion, Mr. Wright?
I agree, Your Honor. This isn't decisive evidence.
I'm sorry, this doesn't look like it's the proof we need.
I'll give it back. Wait, Phoenix. Mia, what? Look at that photo once more. That's it, Phoenix. That photo is all the evidence you need to win this trial. What? Your Honor,
May I see that photo once more, please? Certainly, I don't see why not.
Phoenix, show him. There's a glaring, decisive inconsistency with the facts, as we know them in that photo. Find the inconsistency in the photo.
What does this look like?
If we can count... Take that!
Your Honor, look at this. I see a gate.
Might I draw your attention to the number on that gate?
The number? Ah, yes. Well, it's hard to see, but it looks like a 2. Clearly not a 1. Oh, whoops.
Clearly not a 1, Your Honor, correct?
Ah!
I believe Mr. Edgeworth sees what I'm getting at. Look at that smirk. But, that's impossible!
What's this all about? Please explain so I might be shocked along with the rest of the court.
I'll use the studio guide map. The body was found here in Studio 1. However, what do we see in this photo taken at the time of the murder? It does not say a 1 on the gate, that gate in the photo. Your Honor, this is the true scene of the crime. Where's the only 2 in this entire map? Doi. Here, at Studio 2.
I see. That would explain the 2 on the gate in the photo.
Your Honor, I find it very significant that the murder took place in Studio 2. The path was blocked. I think that's what it is. The path to that trailer is blocked.
So we have heard
the path was blocked at 2:15. In other words, the victim went to Studio 2 before that time.
You know, so I suppose that would be the case.
Remember what Mr. Salzman's testimony? Allow me to remind the court. He said that no one in the Sorry about that. There's a third cut in my thing, so that's going to be more editing I gotta do. Yay! Okay, sorry about that. My mic's wanting to be poopy and it keeps unplugging on me. Okay, back to the action. He said that no one in the trailer was guilty because they could not have gone to Studio 1. Yet in actuality, the reverse was true. Only someone in the trailer could have committed this murder. They were the only ones with access to the scene of the crime, Studio 2. Oh my gosh. As you may recall, there is a trailer in Studio 2. Now on that day, a meeting was held in that very trailer. There was a break in the meeting corresponding to the time of death. During that break, Mr. Salmonella and Miss D. Vasquez were outside eating steak. They were at the scene of the crime.
Order, order.
The defense makes the following claims. Scene of the crime was Studio 2. The person that the security guard, Miss Oldbag, saw was the victim, Mr. Jack Hammer. Mr. Hammer, for some reason, stole a Steel Samurai costume. Then he went to Studio 2. This is madness! This is madness! No, this is Patrick. Jack Hammer's the victim. The victim! Why would he steal a Steel Samurai costume? Are you suggesting that he did so to cover up the own details of his own murder? Well, no, of course not. Or do you have proof? Give me proof that the victim, Jack Hammer, stole the costume. I have proof. I have proof. You do?
You do, Mr. Wright.
Now that they're so surprised, suddenly I'm much less confident. I think I'm right, though. Here's my proof that Jack Hammer stole the costume. The empty bottle from Zelda. This is it.
An empty medicine bottle?
I found this on the table in the employee area. The same table where Mr. Hammer and Mr. Powers ate. The label reads sleeping pills.
Sleeping pills?
The defendant, Mr. Powers, spent that entire afternoon sleeping. He was drugged by Mr. Hammer.
Wait a moment. The bottle does raise some suspicion, yes. There's no proof that Mr. Hammer used it.
Your Honor, I have an idea. Fingerprint the bottle.
An idea? Very well, let's hear it.
I want to check this bottle for fingerprints. If my claim is true, Mr. Hammer's fingerprints should show up on this bottle.
I suppose you're right. Very well, the court will take possession of the bottle.
Empty bottle given to the judge.
This court will suspend proceedings on the current trial for today. Cody Hacken's testimony has revealed new possibilities in this case. In fact, things may have happened very differently than we previously thought. The Steel Samurai seen by Miss Olbag may have been the victim, Jack Hammer. And the scene of the crime was not Studio 1 but Studio 2, and those in the trailer did have time to commit the murder. Mr. Wright? Yes, Your Honor. Your homework is to find the answer to the following question. Why would Mr. Hammer steal a samurai costume? Also, who killed him and why? Find the answers for me by tomorrow. That's a lot of homework. Mr. Edgeworth, you will need to reconsider your stance in this case. Above all, you will need to reconsider your suspicion of Mr. Will Powers. As you say, Your Honor. This trial will be extended until tomorrow. This is the last extension. Oh, crap. Very well, court is adjourned. I can't believe it made it go to 3 days. Whew, that was a close one. We were saved by a hair, but that's all that counts. I thought seriously about going home about 3 times during the trial. Me too. Really? You both seem so confident. Ha, maybe I should take up a career in acting? I was ready to pronounce you dead about 3 times back there. Me too. Dead? Oh, of course we're kidding. Are you sure? I wasn't kidding. Now, Mr. Powers, we have to go make our final investigation, but I promise you, we'll find the true killer by tomorrow's trial. Right, thanks. Alright guys, in the next episode, we will finish up this trial and do stuff. Right? See you guys then!